All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. In this particular video, which is going to be somewhat of a righteous rant in transit, I want to touch on the Sluggard demon. All right, if you find yourself, putting this truth on the back burner or treating this truth as, your last thing, like that friend in the world where you hit him up when, you're totally bored. So then you go fuck with him. If you treating this truth like that, you're a sluggard. And you're going to get a rude awakening. All right. We're not supposed to treat this truth as something that I'll get around to it. Or just, kicking the can down the street. If you find yourself, slacking on your videos, your reading, your studying, so forth and so on, and you treat this truth as something, like I said before, I get around to it when I can. Hey, you're in for a rude awakening. That's a sluggard demon, and you need to get that up off of you. All right? That's why the Lord said, I believe Baruch chapter 4 and 28, because it was your mind to go off, now being returned, seek him 10 times more. And I'm roughly paraphrasing it, but 10 times more. So we supposed to be going hard in the paint, as they say in the world. We supposed to be going hard for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, trying to get down for our crown, so to speak. And this video right here is to me, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? So this is not me pointing a finger at anybody. This is just, putting this video out there. Hope it's edifying. Hope you can take something from it. All right. So if you find yourself doing these things, hey, that's a demon, and you got to get that up off you. All right, here I got pulled up Proverbs 6 and 6, and we read, it says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise." Right, because when you study an ant, you realize ants are doing what? They constantly are at work. All right. And there's rank and order, and they don't break rank and order. And they're constantly doing the work. Every time you look at an ant pile or something like that, they always doing the work, man. All right. There you have it. Saw an ant pile one time. Ants chilling. They in the cut doing their own thing. The other ones is over here. Other ones over here. On breaks and shit like that. Nah, they constantly at work. And in this truth, that's how we have to be. There is no breaks in this truth. I'm going to take a 2-week break. I'm going to take a month break. I'm going to take a 2-month break, a 6-month break, a year break. Then I'm going to come back out, when I hear something spicy happen on the news or something like that. Nah, that's not going to get you saved right there. You treating this truth like I was saying, like that friend that you only hit him up, when you bored, when you absolutely got nothing to do. So you say, I might as well just go fuck with him. That's how you treating the truth, man. We supposed to be working like the ant, which is constantly. All right. And sometimes, you necessarily ain't being a sluggard on purpose. You gave in to that procrastination demon. Because that procrastination demon's a bitch. You got everything planned. I'm going to do the video right here, right here, right here. You got everything planned. Something will pop up that'll have you put the video off. Or put your reading off. Put your studying off. Or put you watching the news off. So now you put it off, and the next day comes, and now you do it again. The next day comes. Because that's how Satan moves. He is to throw a monkey wrench in your plans. Hey, at 4:44, I'm going to do this video, this, and that. Well, Satan's job is to make something pop up or do something to where you don't do that video. And if you're determined to do the video, Satan will even fuck with your feed. Your internet and shit be fucking up. Your live stream will kick you off. So forth and so on. So don't give in to that procrastination demon as well. So and now when you go look at your videos, you look at your deeds, your works, you realize you've been off your square for a little bit, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever like that. And like I said, hey, this is to myself first and foremost, So hey, you don't want to be that person. Proverbs 20 and 4. Let's get Proverbs 20 and 4. All right. This is Proverbs 20 and 4, and we read, the sluggard, which I was meaning to get what the sluggard is. I'll get it right here in this verse right here. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. Right? So guess what? When all hell starts to break loose, you already know what you're going to get, man. That's like somebody, you ain't putting in the work. So guess what? When it comes time to reap the benefits or whatever, you're going to reap what you put down. All right? And you not doing the work, you're going to reap the destruction. All right? Don't be a sluggard in this thing, which it gets into, lazy. It says, indolent. I might be saying that wrong. Slothful, sluggard, sluggish, lazy. Right? You can't be lazy in this truth. I'll get to reading when I get around to it. Oh, I'll do that task that was given to me. Sometimes, the camp leaders will give you tasks to do. Hey, I want y'all to read this chapter before the month ends. Try to have that done, Bible Kashah. And before you know it, you're going to put it off to the point where it's the 29th and now you trying to cram everything in and shit like that. You know what I mean? Brothers don't know that, but you know it and the Lord know it. How you treat in the truth, how you treat in this work. You can't be lazy. You look at your videos and you realize, okay, that video 8 days ago. Let me go knock one out. Let me just hurry up and get this over with. You take a deep breath. Let me just get this over with. Nah, man, you can't be doing that, man. Because the sluggard not going to have works. So when harvest time comes, he ain't going to have nothing. All right? So when all hell breaks loose, he already knows what's going to happen with him. Because he wasn't doing what the Lord expected it of him. Which is what? Seeking the Lord 10 times more. So if you find yourself being lazy in this thing, and sometimes that happens, we got spiritual highs, and then sometimes we bump in these spiritual lows to where, our fire is still burning, but we just need a few more logs in our fire to up that heat. And yeah, you got to pray. You got to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai to get that demon up off you. Especially if, you might have brothers pull you to the side and let you know, hey, I noticed that, you're getting kind of loose with your breakdowns, or this is happening. Hey, in love, shape up on that, square that away. You need help, just call me. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, you know what's serious. The Lord is contacting them brothers to tell you something before he has to come and deal with you. All right. So if you find yourself being lazy in this thing, a sluggard, hey, check that, man, before something happens. All right. Now, right. Let's get Matthew 24 and 42. Slucky. All right, this is Matthew 24 and 42, and we read, watch, therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. So we supposed to be what? Watching. All right? You can't be lazy on your watch. You can't be lazy, or a sluggard, or the Lord's going to deal with you, right? And we all trying, we all trying. But just make sure you don't fall into that lazy spirit. You know what you doing and what you trying to get off, be deceitful about. Once again, speaking to myself first and foremost, you got to be honest with yourself. All right? Because if you lie to yourself about certain things, about anything, you a dangerous man, bro. You know? That's an evil spirit on you. But anyway, this is Matthew 24:42, and we read, "Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come." Right. Now let's get watch. It says Gregorio. Right? Watch. It says to keep awake. Watch. Be vigilant. See that? Be vigilant. To watch. Give strict attention to. And this thing we supposed to be giving strict attention. You know? To this truth. To your reading. To the task that was given unto you. To this, this truth. To the news. So forth and so on. You know? And if you find yourself falling off of these things, just get back up, just shake back up. I've done it plenty of times, I still fall. And that's going to continue to happen until Yahweh Shai come. But, if the Lord dealing with you, you'll know, what you need to work on. Once again, speaking to myself first and foremost, hope this is edifying. It says give strict attention to. Be cautious, active. In this thing, we got to be active. They got this saying in the world called motion. We supposed to have motion in this thing. Acting, man, putting our hands to it, putting our hands to the plow. To take heed lest through remission or indolence some destructive calamity sudden overtake one. Hey, you supposed to be on your watch, man. You don't want to get caught up out here like everybody else. Everybody else gonna get caught up. Why? Because they wasn't on their watch. And when all hell breaks loose, since they put this truth on the back burner, or they even consider the truth, the Lord gonna kill them. And we don't want to fall into that category. And we knew the truth. It's just we wasn't putting our best foot forward in this thing, and now we all fucked up. These are thoughts that come across my mind, that I meditate on. Let's get Ezekiel 3:17. Ezekiel 3:17. All right, this is Ezekiel 3:17, and we read, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman," right, on our watch, "unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the words at my mouth, and give them warning of me." We supposed to be telling these people what's popping out here. All right, giving them warning. Hey, you better clean yourself up, Israel, before the Lord, visit you. Or letting them know, hey, there's a certain amount of time that we have. Don't no man know when that door of repentance is going to be closed. Don't no man know when Yahweh Shai is going to come. But this is the time to start, getting yourself right. Before you find yourself a pitiful case, before you find yourself in a situation. All right? In the hands of the Lord. And no man can pluck you or take you up out of that. So, hey, this is just, a quick video about the Sluggard demon. Getting it up off you if you find yourself, falling into being lazy. Putting this truth on the back burners even sometimes, man. We ain't supposed to do that no times. But, and also that procrastination demon, putting, your videos off, putting your reading off, putting the task that was given to you, you putting that off too, and you do everything else in the world before you get a Lord his time. It's really supposed to be the opposite. You're supposed to get a Lord his time first, before you enjoy yourself in your leisure time, so to speak. Hope this was edifying. I hope you can take something out of this, just a little righteous rant / in transit. And with that, I'm going to say, shalom.